Actually, I have chills right now because I'm speaking to the younger version of me in this video. Self improvement changed my life. 4 years ago, I wanted to die. I told myself that I was going to kill myself. At about 15 and a half, I said, if I don't have a purpose, by the time I turn 16, I'm going to kill myself now. Fast forward 4 years and my purpose is I'm so grateful to say this. I'm a one-to-one self-improvement coach. Now, I'm not going to be selling you anything in this video. I just want to give you full, true fucking value. But I want to talk to you and tell you about my backstory and just briefly go over who I used to be, who I am now, how self-improvement changed my life, and what you can do to change your life as well. So, any of you guys that are watching this, I'm so glad that you've clicked on this because the younger version of me needs to hear this. Now, 4 years ago, I wanted to kill myself. I dropped out of high school in second year to just mess about, smoke weed. I was smoking weed from 11 years of age. And I was selling weed and whatnot. And I was just ruining my life. I was like semi-professional at gaming. I was I was an absolute nerd at Apex Legends, and some of you guys that are watching this video might be gamers as well. Now, we all need to start off somewhere, but there are things you need to cut off. Now, I'm kind of going off track here. Let me go back to what I was doing. So, 11 to 16, I was just waking up, smoking weed. I felt so depressed, so suicidal. Sometimes I'd even have a wank in the morning. Literally, I'd watch porn in the morning. And then what I would do, I would get my coffee. I would get a coffee and a shower to play games. I would wake up, I would go and grab my coffee, then I would hop in the shower, I would put it on cold at the end, I'd like shock myself because I wanted to be switched on to get some wins on Apex Legends. And then I had a low time fucking weed business, basically. Low time. And just like in between games, I would go and get sales and whatnot, and then I would come back and I would smoke a joint. And that is literally all my life consisted of. Now, when I say this, I genuinely get shivers because of how disgusting my life is. Guys, I cannot actually describe. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. But I hated my life. I hated myself. I hated the world so fucking much. Everyone treated me with disrespect. No women were ever attracted to me. Ever. And I know that you may see me now and you may be like, why would he hate other people? Why would he be disrespected? Why would women not be attracted to him? Honestly, guys, it is night and day difference who I used to be and who I am now. And I am living proof that every single man on this planet has potential. If I can go from 4 years ago, suicidal, unattractive, not respected, to who I am today, which I'll go into in a moment, and then so can you. So, 4 years later, I am now 19 years of age. I've been running my own one-to-one coaching business for about just under a year now, and I've changed dozens of men's lives. Honestly, and this isn't me trying to sell you anything because you are most likely too young to pay for one-to-one coaching anyways, right? I have changed so many lives and I have changed them drastically. And I'm so happy to be able to say that. So fucking proud to be able to say that. I have built my dream physique. I don't know, I might post my physique on here, but I'm sure you can see that I'm in good shape. I built my dream physique. I am extremely attractive. I attract high value women. I am respected in every single room that I walk into. I show up like a leader. I take lead. I am respected. People respect my opinion. I have a circle of strong brothers, high value brothers, and I don't settle for less. My standards in all aspects and areas in life are extremely high in regards of women, in regards of brothers, in regards of the things that I do on a day-to-day basis, in regards of the output that I give to every single one of my clients, to every single member of my family. And I am nowhere that there is no chance that I could ever kill myself. Now, I love my life so fucking much. I wake up in the morning, 5:30, I do my push-ups, I do my morning routine, and I contribute to the future me every single day. I work towards becoming the number one coach in fitness and mindset, first of all. And two, which is the biggest purpose that I have, is to become the number one general of self-improvement and guide the young men, the modern man, into being the best versions of them, just like I did. And this is why this is why I'm so passionate about this video that I'm making today, because all of my videos recently have been directed to the ideal client on my online coaching. And although I love making the videos, I haven't been making any videos for you guys. I haven't been making any videos for the younger me. And when I say the younger me, you could be 25, 30 watching this, but you're experiencing the problems that I used to experience. Because I just keep getting shivers because it is genuinely my God-given purpose to help you guys. So anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. I went from a loser to an absolute fucking G. Simple terms. Now, everything starts from habits. What you do on a day-to-day basis, the reason why I was a loser was because I had the habits of a loser. What do you do in the morning? What do you do in the afternoon? What do you do in the evening? And what do you do at nighttime? If you're a young guy and you don't have a job, first of all, you need to get a fucking job. You need to go around every single, even shops, right? And you might feel a little bit embarrassed going to fucking Tesco or Asda to get a job. It doesn't fucking matter. Money is money. You need this to build character, to build your communication skills. I worked in a shop, a corner shop, in a dirty fucking area filled with junkies and alcoholics, and it was an embarrassing place to work at. But honestly, guys, it was embarrassing in the moment, but when I look back, I would go and do it again, man, because the amount that I learned from life in regards of communication, in regards of people, I learned a lifetime worth of knowledge. And I owe everything to that shop. And I met some really good people. I genuinely did, even though it was a rough area. I met some really good people, man. Some really good people that I used to work with, and I fucking love them, man. So, first of all, you need to have something that you're doing 9 to 5 to generate some income. Now, you can get a job fucking anywhere, right? Yes, nowadays, it may be a little bit more difficult when you don't have qualifications, but if you fucking show up as a more self-improved version of you, as a version of you which is actually hungry for the job, they will see that. And even if it's shit pay, you do it anyways because it's experience, because it's keeping you busy, because it's keeping you occupied, because you're getting some money. And you can invest that into yourself. You can invest that into more knowledge. You can watch lots of YouTube videos and stuff, but YouTube videos are really good to learn, but you can pay for cheap courses to get some instant knowledge, to time collapse everything. I've got a course personally, now buy it or not, I'm not really fussed, $56.99, and it teaches you on how to master muscle building and on how to master vices as well and quit them. And it gives you 2 workout plans and 2 diet plans. But anyways, you can invest in things like that. Creators that you like, that resonate with you, which are where you want to be. You can invest in these guys. And like I say, I genuinely want to say this. This is not a fucking scam. I thought that it was a scam before, when I was you, when I used to watch YouTube videos. But honestly, for me, I've paid for mentorship. I paid a lot of money for mentorship. And it's one of the best things I ever fucking done. I learned so much. Hold on. I about quintupled my money back in like a few days when I invested in a mentor, because it's that important. Invest in your knowledge with the money that you're making from the job, or just buy clean food, a gym membership, which I would suggest first, of course, clean food, gym membership. If you don't have any money left after that, that's okay. But if you do, save it, invest it into a course. Cheap courses. There are multiple creators that you might be watching right now, and they do cheap courses. So moving on from that, right? Because regardless, I don't care if you want to buy my course, but I want you to buy at least someone's course, because it's going to fucking help you. Just make sure it's the right person. But get a fucking job, right? And then develop a morning routine, a morning process. So for me, I wake up at 5:30 in the morning. I do push-ups straight away. Then I tidy my house. Then I go and I make a glass of water and I put electrolyte powder inside of it. Sodium, magnesium, and potassium. This will hydrate your brain, hydrate your body, make you feel good. This gives you energy, because anytime you sweat, when you're sleeping, things of that nature, you lose electrolytes. Now you need to replenish them, because your brain and your body is mostly made up out of water. So that's a little fact for you. You need to be hydrating in the morning. So important. So wake up, hydrate, vitamin D, take omega-3, and take creatine. These are like there are so many, Tonka, Ali, fuck that shit. Just take those 3 things, take magnesium glycinate and zinc before bed. And these are the only supplements that you really need for testosterone, energy, cognitive function. That's all you really need. Now, after that, I grab a notepad and pen. I sit down at my desk, I grab a notepad and pen. And one of the very first things that you should actually do is go into extreme, fine detail on the best version of you. How he looks, how he feels, how he operates, where does he live, what material does he have, what is his occupation, how did he get there, what are his standards, what is his skill set, what is he an expert in, what sort of caliber of a guy is he? Does he only sleep with with high value women, or does he sleep with low value women? Does he not do casual sex and only, what's the word, entertains high value women? Does he smoke weed? Does he watch porn? Probably fucking not. Write down every single fucking fine detail of this guy. This is what you need to do. Now, from me telling you personally, you are going to run laps around this guy. You're going to run laps around him. And I'm saying that from personal experience, because I have created a man multiple times through my journey, and I've fucking wrecked him every single time. Every single time. Now, I am so clear, so definitive, and I just know my purpose. I know who I'm going to be. I know where I'm going to be. That it's going to take a while for me to get there, because it's such a big fucking goal. Because I have full clarity on who, where, why, and how. So much clarity. And all there is to do is execute. All there is to do is execute. So, create this version of you. Now, you should take half an hour, 2 hours if you need to. Take as much time as you possibly can. I want you to grab a notepad and pen. Notepad and pen is literally one of the most powerful things that you can have for self-improvement, for reflection, for analysis, for morning journaling. But anyways, I'm going off track here. I'm still a bit rusty, man, because I'm sort of changing the way that I'm speaking to the camera right now, because it's a different type of video. It's not like my videos that I've been posting recently. But anyways, in the morning, notepad and pen. Write down your morning alignment. What is morning alignment? Step into the shoes of the best version of you. So grab your notepad and pen and write down his standards. Write down how he operates. Write down what he does on a day-to-day basis and assume that you are that guy. Assume that you have it. Write it from a perspective of I have, I do. I hold myself to the highest standard in all aspects, areas, and attributes in life. I accept nothing less than the absolute best masculine brothers in my circle. I expect nothing less than high-value women. I expect nothing less than high output, high performance on a daily fucking basis. My only purpose, my only reason for being on this planet is to protect, provide, lead, and serve for my family. My purpose, my fate, my destiny is to become the number one self-improvement general in the whole of UK and help thousands of men become the best version of them. Millions of men become the best version of them. And that is what I've done. Write it into existence. Reinforce it into your fucking mind and remind yourself of the guy that you have to fucking be. In order to step into his shoes, you have to do this. This is so fucking important, because if you don't, one, you're not going to have the belief in yourself to actually get there. You have to fucking brainwash yourself to thinking that you can actually do it, because if you do not brainwash yourself, you're going to get fucked up, because there are so many people, so many average fucks, which are going to try and take you off track. So many average fucks which are going to say, oh, you can't do that, it's not realistic. And it got to me. It got to me as I was growing up. It got to me. And it fucked me up. It took me off track so many times. And it made me think, can I actually do this? I don't think I can do this. I don't know if I can do this, because other people were saying it, but I wasn't washing my own fucking brain with thoughts of, I'm going to do this. I have this. I have done this. You need to do this in order to have belief in yourself, because you have not accumulated enough progress yet in order to have that full belief. Now, through reinforcing, through morning journaling, through taking action, and through actually achieving things and reaping the rewards from the action that I've put in, there is not a single person on this planet that can convince me that I was not destined to change the fucking world, that I was not destined to be number one at every single fucking thing that I do. And that is full conviction, full fucking belief. Why? Because I brainwashed myself into believing that I am that fucking guy. And then I took the actions because I knew that fucking guy, because I knew how he operated on a daily basis, because I knew what he done on a daily basis, I knew how he acted, I knew how he dressed, I knew how he looked. I became him by taking action on the things that were necessary to become that guy. Now, guys, I'm starting to get warm here, and it's good. I'm happy that I'm able to get back into flow here. You need to create this man. And you need to embody him. You see the way that I'm dressed right now? This is just a random thought that came to my mind. You see the way that I'm dressed just now? I was scared to dress like this. I walk about everywhere like this, wearing shirts, wearing polo shirts. I'm wearing dress trousers right now. I wear shit flickers every day. You know, the suit the dress shoes. I wear those every single fucking day. Why? Because I am that guy. Because that's me. That is who I am. Because that is who I created in my journal at the beginning of this year. It's because I wrote down what my style was. I wrote down that I dressed like him, and I was cringing to dress like that. I was able to walk into Glasgow now and again and wear these clothes, and I was wearing like a polo shirt and dress trousers, and I felt good. Felt fucking good about myself. Sometimes I'd be like, oh, should I really dress up like this? And I would cringe a little, but overall I felt fucking good. And then it got to the point where I just wear this every single day. And it makes me feel amazing. Because it is me. It truly is me to the core. I've always wanted to dress like this. But I was always too scared to. Because I was always too ugly, too skinny, too insecure, too busy caring about what other people are going to think and what other people are going to say. I used to think, oh, people are going to take the piss out of me for it. People compliment me on my dress sense all the fucking time. Why? Because I'm not a pussy. Because I'm ballsy enough to dress different than the 99%. Why? Because I was not made to follow the crowd. Neither are you. I was not made to be a sheep. Neither are you. I was not made to fucking fit in. And once you come to terms with the fact that you're not supposed to fucking fit in, you'll change your life. But sorry guys, I'm going off track. Morning journaling, so fucking powerful. Second of all, if you have a bad attention span, meditate for 5 to 10 minutes. Focus on your breath. Any thought that comes into your mind, push it away, focus back on your breath. Then, read 10, 15, 20 pages of a book. I don't do that anymore in the morning. I do it at night. But if you've got extra time, you've got a bad attention span, just fucking do it. So do that, and then what I usually do is I go into a 4-hour work block. So I've got my morning non-negotiables, of course, my water, my push-ups, my routine, step out and get some sunlight if you can. That's going to set your circadian rhythm. That's going to help you have more energy during the day. It's going to help your body start producing more melatonin at night for when you can sleep, because your body is literally a clock that runs off sunlight. So if you do that, good, great, perfect. I then go into a 4-hour deep work block. So I just work on my business. I make a YouTube video. I make Instagram reels, things of that nature, right? Now, if you don't have a business to work on for the first 4 hours of the day, what to do is go and fucking study. Think about it. What are the most important things that you need to level up right now? Now I'm going to give you a few. So, if you've not done any self-improvement, there's not really much point in you going all out on a business, because you need to build yourself first. So, you've got a few things. You've got appearance, you've got style, you've got mindset. So you can look into neuroscience, you can look into dopamine, you can look into the psychology of the high performers. You can look into the psychology of men in history, like Napoleon Bonaparte, like Alexander the Great, men that conquered. You can look into their psychology. You can use ChatGPT. If you prompt it correctly, it can give you some good answers. Notepad and pen, get a notepad and pen. All right. You can study the gym. There is so much to learn about the gym. There is so much to learn about neuroscience. There is so much to learn about diet. There is so much to learn about daily routines. There is so much to learn about the way that your body works. And guys, see, when you genuinely master how your body works, how you operate, how your brain works, how that operates, how to take control of your mind, how to manipulate your own dopamine to genuinely just love the hard work. When you can actually master all of these things, you become so powerful. And you get so much clarity on why everything happens. And you end up just so much fucking more intelligent than everyone else. So I would do that. Now, if you're working a 9 to 5, wake up 4 hours earlier. Wake up at fucking 4 in the morning. Wake up at 3 in the morning. Do your 4 hours of fucking hard study with push-ups in between, with walking about in between, listen to audiobooks. Then, what I want you to do is go to the fucking gym. So important. You should be following a specific routine. Now, like I say, you can buy my course if you want. If so, message me on WhatsApp 07835261491. If not, use ChatGPT, use YouTube videos. Try everything. Try. Fail. And then eventually you will learn and you'll develop your own method. Yes, it will take longer, but you'll still get a result. That's what I done before I had money to invest in mentors, to invest in personal trainers, to invest in coaches, to invest in courses. So that's what you should do. Go to the gym, give it your all, build your discipline inside of the gym, build your mindset inside of the gym, train every single set to fucking failure. Every single set to failure. Now, if you just want some tips, message me on Instagram, Tony MC Coaching, and I'll help you out with some tips. So, first of all, work on your morning and your daily process. Get a fucking job. Second of all, if you have something in your mind that you want to do in terms of business, do that and study that and take action on that. Set aside 2, 4, 6 hours a day to that. Set aside 45 minutes to an hour and 30 every single day for a gym session, to work on your body, to work on your mind. Adopt a morning process, morning routine, which is going to set you up for the day and which is going to help you accumulate more knowledge and become a better version of you. Set aside about, I would say about 60 minutes to 2 hours a day to hard study self-improvement, to hard study the gym, your body, your mindset. Everything to do with self-improvement, and continue to get more clarity, continue to take more action, continue to learn more about the best version of you. The guys that are in the position that you want to be in. The guys that you look up to. How do they operate? What do they do? And do all these things, and self-improvement will change your life. You've got a lot of opinions on YouTube. You've got a lot of guys telling you, yeah, do cold approach on all these different women and whatnot. And if you want to do that, go and do that. I done it. I learnt a lot from it. And I embarrassed myself. It's good. Embarrass yourself as much as you possibly can as a young guy. Just keep embarrassing yourself, because the thing is, right, I have lived in this town that I'm currently in for about 3 to 4 years, because I was kicked out when I was 16. And that's part of my story and whatnot. And at the beginning, I embarrassed myself so many times. So many times. There are specific women that I embarrassed myself with when I first came down here, which now, like my stuff, try and reach out, try and follow. And I am not even in the slightest interest of that woman because of how much I've fucking leveled up. Although I embarrass myself in front of them. Although I embarrass myself messaging them with shitty game and things of that nature. But there's so much to learn, guys. There is so much that I can cover, and there's so much that I'm going to be covering moving forward. I'm still going to be posting for the coaching clients. But all of those videos will apply to you as well, so you can watch them too. They'll be great for you. But I am going to start making more videos in perspective of the younger version of me. But I just wanted to give you the first few actionable steps for you to change. A little half-hour video that you can watch. Take some notes on this. Do not sit and procrastinate on it. I want you to take action on it immediately. I just gave you a free fucking morning routine. I just gave you clarity on what to do to start. Now, if you have already started and you need clarity on a bit deeper in your self-improvement journey, not just the very beginning. Maybe you're like a few months in, maybe you're a year in, and you've built a little bit of muscle, you've gotten the job, and now you want to move into your own business, you want to develop your mindset more, you want some hacks, you want some tips, you've got vices that you want to quit, you've got things that you're still doing which you want to get rid of. Comment. What should you comment? Comment improve on this video, and I'm going to make a video which is directed to guys which are a few months in, maybe a year, maybe 2 years in to their self-improvement journey. So guys, love you all to bits. I hope this has helped you. Take action, stop thinking, start acting.